Welcome back to Fizz and Fiction.
Woo! I'm Spencer.
And I'm Kristen.
And we are besties bonding over books.
Today's book.
Oh, The Ballad of Never After. That is such a satisfying title.
It is.
I'm here for it.
It really is.
I'm here for it.
It feels right.
Yeah. Do you want to give a book jacket synopsis?
Yes, of course. After Jax, the Prince of Hearts, betrays her, Evangeline Fox swears she'll never trust him again. Now that she's discovered her own magic, Evangeline believes she can use it to restore the chance at a happily ever after that Jax stole away. But when a terrifying new curse is revealed, Evangeline finds herself entering into a tenuous partnership with the Prince of Hearts again. Only this time, the rules have changed. Jax isn't the only force Evangeline needs to be wary of. In fact, he might be the only one she can trust, despite her desire to despise him. Instead of a love spell wreaking havoc on Evangeline's life, a murderous spell has been cast. To break it, Evangeline and Jax will have to do battle with old friends, new foes, and a magic that plays with heads and hearts. Evangeline has always trusted her heart, but this time she's not sure she can.
Ugh. Wow. Okay.
Rating?
5.
Yeah.
Whole series 5.
So good.
But yeah, 5. If you have not read this, leave and come back. Go read it now.
Now.
But if you have, let's get into it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was, but my first note is dedication already got me in the feels. What's the dedication?
The dedication. For anyone who has ever feared they won't find true love.
Oh, God, yeah.
Aww.
I probably read that and I was just like,
Immediately bawling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
So good.
Yeah. Whoa. One of the... So, like, we kind of pick up where we left off.
I forgot about this. She writes to herself
a note.
not to trust Jax.
Yeah. She was like, I gotta be able to look at this and be like, don't ever do it. Even if he, like, comes and charms you, like, to high heaven, like, do not trust him.
Yep.
But I think he gets pretty quickly, like, asking her, like, you're not gonna help me, like, you're helping me. And she literally tells him, I wrote this quote down. She said, children treat their toys better than you treated me.
Oh, savage, girl.
Yeah.
Savage.
Call him out.
Too bad pretty quickly her life is in danger.
Yeah. So, like, Apollo wakes up. I think Jax
does.
wakes him up. I think, like, maybe as, like, a good, like, for, what's the word?
I don't
Somebody wakes him
know
up.
that. I thought the curse woke him up.
Oh, did it? Maybe. He gets cursed.
He gets cursed. Either.
So anytime anything happens to Jax... Oh, he's not woken up yet.
Yeah, I think that he's like.
He's not woken up yet. He's
not in control of his own body.
He or Evangeline, somebody gets hurt and they see that it's all happening to both of them.
Oh, yeah, they're like connected.
They're connected. So anytime Apollo gets hurt,
she's hurt.
And anytime she gets hurt, Apollo's hurt. So it's like, it's bad because if anybody finds out about this and figure out that Apollo's still alive and they want him dead, they can just kill her.
Yes.
Or vice versa. Or so, like, if the people, like the people that Tiberius, if they realize that this curse and they don't want her to open up the arch, they just kill Tiberius. Vader! So if, like, they wanted her not to open it, they would just, like, kill Apollo.
So they still have someone stationed by him.
Yeah. And then, so that's when they're like, okay, well, we need to find a way to break this.
Yeah.
That's when she teams up with Jax.
And
they go, and I'm like, gosh, Jax, could you just show a smidge of remorse to help with her forgiving you?
Nope.
And he just doesn't. He's like, I don't regret anything. And so he's like, do it again. And then they, I think they go visit Chaos.
Again.
Yeah, they go visit Chaos again. And they're basically, like, trying to, he's convinced her that if she opens up the Valerie, there's something in there that will break this.
Yeah.
And she believes him.
But when does the Archer curse come into this then? I thought that was the whole big deal.
It comes in later. Like when he wakes up and he wants to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes in. It could, but at first it's just that they're linked. And so anytime that he gets hurt. So it's like a weird like cycle because he wants to hunt her, but if he hunts her, he kills himself.
Yeah.
But that doesn't come into play until, like, it comes in pretty early.
Yeah.
But it's first they realize that they're linked.
Okay.
And then they're trying to see, like, if they can get
them unlinked.
Yeah, and then they realize that he's hunting her.
Yeah. And then that's okay.
Yeah, and then he's like, okay, well, if you open up the Valerie, we can get rid of this.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, well,
I'll help you.
Yeah. They realize they need to get these stones. So she's like trying to do some research, like read. And then I love it because, like, during, like, all that at the beginning of the book, Lala is engaged.
Yeah.
And she's just, like, cursed.
Happy.
She's cursed to never get married.
Yeah.
And
they'll always end.
But she's just like, even if it ends badly, it's gonna
enjoy this.
It's gonna be so much fun. I love him.
Yeah.
it's so funny.
I know.
So she's like having like an engagement party. And then Evangeline's like, well, I've like concluded that all the noble houses are hiding these stones. And so she's like, I think if they're like coveted as much as I think they are, they're gonna have them close.
Yeah.
They're not gonna leave them at home.
No. And the guy she's marrying is like some noble rich guy.
Yeah, and they came in, I think Chaos has one of the stones.
Oh.
Chaos has one of the stones. So like at the beginning of the book, they like go and they see him because they're like kind of getting information about it. And I can't remember which stone it was, but it's like she like tastes the power of the stone. And I think she can sense them. Yeah.
Because she's like prophesized.
Because she's prophesized.
Yeah.
And so...
Does she see her ex there too again?
Yeah, she does. Vampire? She does.
She ain't missing him.
And then and then this happens at the beginning of the book too, because like...
is that when he tells her that he was kind of tricked or poisoned or something to love?
Yes.
The sister?
Yes. And she's like, well, I don't doubt that.
But he was like, I did love you.
Yes, but it like doesn't matter.
But now he's a vampire. He can't really love.
And then he's taking over the throne. He's like, I'm a long lost cousin, and he's taking over. Luke is taking over the throne because Apollo's dead.
Oh, I forgot that was who the long lost cousin was.
It's Luke. Yeah. He's like, I'm the long lost cousin, and he's taking over the throne.
But he's not actually, right?
No.
Is Chaos putting him up to it?
I think Chaos is putting him up to it.
Yeah, I think Chaos put him up to it.
Yeah. And so they...
but he's like, I think for a minute down to like pardon her. Like she gets pardoned because of that too, doesn't she?
Yeah. Like she's not in any like...
She's no longer like at risk.
Yeah. So she's good.
She can be whoever she wants to be.
And, so they're like looking for these stones. She thinks that they're going to be at
the
party. And before this, she's also started to read about the Marywood Manor.
Oh yeah.
And the Marywood 3. Which is one of the Valors, Castor Valor.
His sister, right? I thought it was 2 Valors.
It was Castor Valor, the Marywood,
and
the Marywood guy, and the Archer.
The Archer.
And she's like, I think Jax is one of these.
Yes.
And then they like are going to Slaughter whatever castle, where Lala is like she's getting engaged to one of them.
Yeah.
They pass by Marywood Manor, and it's like very
it's like
bleak.
burned to the ground.
Yeah, and Jax is all just like very like whatever.
Moody.
Yeah, moody when they're riding through there. And he kind of like tells her some stuff, but like not enough to like really know what's what.
Yeah, he's like almost like telling it like it's like the history kind of thing.
Yeah, but she's like, you know She's like, you know an awful lot for stories not to be able to be told.
Yeah.
So it's more like you're saying it firsthand, like maybe you were there because like it's not a story for you.
Yeah.
So they go and they're like at dinner, and I think she senses some of the stones. And then that's when, and all this time, Apollo is still hunting her.
Yes.
He's still on the hunt.
And I will say, you can tell, like, it is a curse, and, like, whenever he sees her, he's like, run! Like, I can't stop myself!
Yeah, he even, like, writes, and he, like, writes something to her on her arm. He's like, because, like, if he does it to him...
Oh, yeah, she can feel it.
She can feel it, and, like, shows up, and Jackson's like, who did this?
Yeah.
I love that. And so they're at this dinner, and there's, like, stones there for sure.
Yeah.
She, like, senses them. And one of them is, this girl has, like, this, like, wig or something on. And, and then Jax, like, sneaks off with this girl at dinner, and Evangeline is very jealous. She's like, oh. And I'm just like, yeah, you are, girl. Why are you jealous, Evangeline?
Fight those feelings, girl.
Aren't you married?
I guess technically she is.
Yeah, she is technically.
Scandy.
So she like finds him and that girl, and he like huffs and puffs about it. I can't remember exactly what he says.
Yeah.
And then she like storms off.
Yeah.
And then she ends up getting attacked by somebody at the dinner.
I can't remember how she got attacked.
And it was another key. There's like, she's not the only key.
Okay.
It was like a girl with pink hair. She tore her wig off.
Yeah.
And she had pink hair. And
hadn't Jax tried with her too or something?
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yes. It's like, Jax, what cheating motherfucker. Like, what are you doing?
But it like didn't work with her.
Didn't work with her. She like, she was like, she wasn't able, I don't think, to like find the stones as well or something. I don't know. Something didn't work with her.
But she wanted it. She wants to be the key.
Yeah, and she has a stone.
Yeah.
And Evangeline kills, because she was going to kill her.
Yeah.
And Evangeline kills her.
But she's hurt. She's hurt, right?
Yes, Evangeline gets hurt.
Yeah, because that's how they end up. That's my favorite part.
Evangeline gets hurt. And like she gets stabbed.
Like bad, like maybe about to die kind of thing.
Yeah. Or I can't remember if it happened to Apollo or if it happened to her. It's like,
oh, maybe.
Yeah. She's mortally wounded. She is mortally wounded. And you're just like, no, she can't die.
She can't die.
And so he's like on the race.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So when they get there, hold on. You do find out, which I thought was interesting. You do find out when they first get there, he's like, I'm sleeping in the room next to her. Like, I'm not going far because she's in danger.
Okay.
And
Apollo.
You like hear Jax and Lala talking in the next room.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can hear he's like concerned with her. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, what do you mean you don't know how to break this? Like, talking about the Archer and Fox curse. Because that's what it is. That's what making Apollo hunt her. It's like the curse of like, the Archer and the Fox. Because the Archer is said to like
have killed the fox.
Yeah.
Even though it's like his love.
Yeah, he is always on the hunt for the fox.
Yeah.
And so he's like, you have to be able to break this, da da da. And she's like, no. And you do find out that she's the one who put the curse on him. Or one of the curses on him. Lala put one of the curses on him because she wants Valerie open too. And she wanted it to be leverage. And Evangeline's kind of hurt because, like, Lala
is her friend.
Yeah, but she, like, has her own reasons for wanting Valerie open.
Yeah. I mean,
I know her reasons for wanting Valerie
Yeah,
open.
I'm trying to think of which curse it was. If it was the first one or the second one.
She put one of them on there.
I want to say she might have put the second, like the
Archer and the Fox one on there.
No, I think she might have put the
link.
The link because she knew that might prevent him from killing her if he knew it would kill himself.
Oh, maybe.
I want to say.
Maybe.
Or maybe the opposite. Maybe she did put the Archer and the Fox and then Jax put the other one on.
Maybe.
I can't remember now.
I can't remember either. But she
Curses were had.
Curses were had. Anyway, she's mortally wounded.
Yeah.
And then they go to my favorite place. The Hollow.
Yes, the Hollow.
The Hollow.
It's so cute.
Would you want to hide away in the Hollow?
Oh, yeah.
I'd stay there forever.
I would live there.
I would stay.
And isn't it called, like, One Bed Inn?
Yes! Or, like, it was, like, one bed vacancy or something. It was fabulous. So, we love the one bed trope.
So good.
But they go to the Hollow, which is behind Marywood Manor.
Yeah.
And Jax is like, this was my home. I was like, oh my god. This boy is just, like, begging for someone to understand it.
To love him.
Yes! That's all he wants.
He wants to be loved.
Yes! And so they're in the Hollow where, like, magic can't really like, certain magic can't touch.
It's like time is kind of frozen, too.
And curses are not the thing there.
Right.
So she heals.
Yeah.
When she's there. Like, or maybe she's like, she won't get hurt.
He has to, like, wrap her, though, and
she
stuff.
won't get hurt worse.
Yeah. I think he, like, wraps her.
Yeah.
So and she takes a nap.
Yeah, but she's protected. And then he leaves.
Yeah.
He leaves, and she's just, like, left to kind of, like, wander around.
Like,
at this magical place.
There's no one there.
No, it's just her.
Like, magic is, like, making breakfast and stuff.
I love that so much. It's just, like, there's, like, a clock.
Yeah, it tells you, like, what time. Like, it's like,
yeah, this
coffee
is
time.
Yeah, it's just, like, then coffee appears.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is great. I would live here.
I would live there.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Hollow a lot.
No.
And then he comes back. And he's stabbed.
Yeah, and then she has to take care of him.
Yes, and this was where It was so sweet, and I felt so bad.
He tells her a story, doesn't he?
He tells her a story, and then you basically realize that he was one of the Merrywood Three. It's just like, there's no hiding this.
No.
And he is like, he's Archer.
And he like feels really guilty about everything that happened.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And so, and then they like, one of the stones ends up being in the hollow.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if she got this from the girl she killed or if it was that one in the hollow, but she has the truth, the truth stone. And that's when she's like asking him stuff and he's being so honest. And like, then he realizes it. And he's so mad. It's so funny. He's like, but it's like, you wouldn't have told her the truth.
Listen, like, don't, like...
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Don't hit the player, hit the game.
Yeah.
You're playing the same game there, bud.
Yeah, I don't think it was... What, you think it was wrong for her to use that? I don't think it was wrong for her to use that.
Listen, Jack says so many wrong things.
Exactly. This is a blip on Evangeline.
Yeah, it's like, fair is fair.
Fair is fair. You won't tell her anything.
You should be proud of her, honestly.
It's something he would have done. That's my thing. It's something you would have done.
100%.
But then... So he's like storming off.
Okay.
And that's when she's like, why do you even want to open the Valerie? Because he will not give her that answer.
No.
And he's like, I don't even want to do it.
Yeah.
Because he has no interest. This is when he tells her, like, he has no interest in opening the Valerie. He's like, I, like, basically promised Chaos that I would open the Valerie for him in exchange for the stones. Because it's very, like, it's so Avengers, where it's just like, you have all these stones, you can just like do something with them, but you can only use them once.
Yeah.
And he wants to go back in time to when he met Tella and like do things differently because he thinks
that she's his one true love.
Yes, because the curse is if the people you kiss, your one true love will die. Or no.
It won't die.
Won't die.
If you kiss anyone else, they'll die. That's why he's like not kissing Evangeline.
Yes.
Because he thinks that Tella is the
her.
one true love.
Yeah. And
his heart beat for her.
Yes, yeah. It's like you kiss your one true love and your heart will beat. And so that's why he wants to go back and do things differently. And I was like so frustrated at that point.
Because at that point, you're like rooting for them.
Yes. At this point, I'm invested in them. And I'm like, you're still thinking about Tella? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing?
And like, we know she's happy too. Like, don't ruin her happiness.
Exactly. She's off with Legend, doing her thing.
Yeah.
It was so, I was so mad at that point.
I know.
I was like, because I didn't know why he wanted in there, really. And then you find out and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me? What? Why do you even care? She doesn't like you.
But
And I don't even think you like her.
Yeah, and it's like, at first you're like, is that romantic? But it's like, no, I don't think you actually like her.
I think you're just doing it because it's
you
like...
feel like that's...
It's like Evangeline with her fairy tales. It's like, I have an idea of like...
what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Because like, he's told that's what's supposed to happen.
Yes.
And I feel like he also did get to see like a fate fall in love. And like, I think that like part of that is like messed with him too. But... yeah, so she's hurt. She's like, are you kidding me? Because she hasn't really admitted to herself, but you can tell she likes him. And now she's going to be a tool that unlocks
to get to your one true love. Yes. Excuse me?
Yes.
I would be pissed.
Be so mad.
I'd be like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
So I think at this point they might have all the stones. Yeah, because we're going toward the end, I feel like, right now. Yeah. And into them opening it. Yep. And they go to Chaos because he has that other stone. Yep. And they have to do it. They're gonna all do it together. Yep. And then that guard comes back up. Because that's where the arch is, right? Like, yeah. And or he's inside of it. They open the arch. They open the arch. Jax does not go with them to open the arch. Or he's like just outside, he leaves right after they open it because he just wants the stones. Yeah. Whatever happens, they open the arch. Chaos does. I think that he asks her not to go in though. No. That happens. He's like, I don't care what you do. Okay. So what happens is she goes in with him. She opens the arch. Chaos goes in, and the Valor family is just like chilling. Yep, they're alive. They chilling. It's one. I was not expecting that. No, that was like a shock. Yeah, because all they talked about the whole thing was like, there's an abomination, da 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 da, and it's just like, no, the Valor family's just been chilling in this like realm for 100 years or however long they've been in there. Yeah, and it's just like, I was not expecting that. I thought that was a good twist. And it's like the parents, a daughter, and another son. Yes.
There's like 4 of them inside, right?
Yes. There's another son in there, the mom, the daughter, and the dad.
Yeah.
And then you come in there, and then she's like, oh, okay, whatever.
My son.
And you find out that Chaos is Caster Valor.
Yeah.
Which I thought was great.
Which makes so much sense, because it's like, that's like Jax's bestie.
Yeah.
But they can't really,
married with 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this book was really good at, like, twists and turns.
This one might be my favorite of the 3.
I would agree.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, it was my favorite of the 3.
Yeah.
It was very good at twists and turns.
Yeah.
Because you find out that, because they were magical.
Yeah.
So what had happened was the Marywood guy fell in love with,
the sister. No?
the sister.
Yeah. The Valor sister.
The Valor sister. But she was, like, promised to the slaughterhouse, whatever person, but she loved, she said that she loved Marywood.
Yes.
And so, the slaughter people, true to their name, they were just killing everybody. Because it was like, no, she's betrothed to my son.
Yeah.
And he, like, went crazy. And he killed the Marywood man. Jax got away.
Jax, like, blames himself, though, too, I think.
Well,
for all of this.
They killed Caster Valor, but he was, like, on the brink of death, and Jax, like, brought him to his family, and they, like, made some magic, and that's when they turned him into a vampire.
Yeah.
And that's the Abomination. That's when I was like, oh, Chaos is the Abomination.
And he's had this helmet on.
Yeah, so he can't.
He hasn't fed.
Yeah. So the mom takes the helmet off.
And they're not vampires in there, are they?
No!
Remind me why they're inside.
They're inside because I think they were just like, they were like being hunted by everybody.
For creating
chaos.
Okay.
And like like all the bad stuff they were doing with magic in general.
Yes.
So like.
And they weren't immortal, so they were immortal inside that space.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like they take this thing off. Evangeline's sitting right there. He hasn't eaten in like 150 years.
It's so dumb.
And he just kills her.
Were you shocked by that?
I was like.
Were you like, is this real?
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, I think I stopped taking notes at this point because I was just like too enamored. I was like, oh
my god.
I was like,
and he can't help it. To be fair,
yes.
I do like chaos.
I do too. It was just like, he hasn't eaten it.
And she's the only human there.
She's sitting there. She was just like.
She's a smorgasbord.
Yeah. And so, Jax is like still close enough, I guess he probably like realizes what's going on. Or he maybe feels it.
Or he hears.
Yeah. He's not in the room when it happens.
He might hear Evangeline scream, actually.
Yeah. And so, he like runs in. And she's dead.
She's straight up dead.
She's straight up dead. And I was like, oh my god. Are they going to turn her into a vampire? I was like, oh shit.
I know, because in that moment, you do kind of forget that the stones do what they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, oh my god, she's dead.
She's dead.
And then he's asking the mom, like, what can you do? Or whatever. She's like, hey, she's dead. And then he takes the stones.
Sorry.
And he's going to go back. To save her.
You can only use it once, but he's choosing to use it to save Evangeline.
And I'm like, yeah, dude.
You better. It's your fault.
I'm like, it's your fault. And I'm like, at this point, I'm hoping he has accepted that Tella is not
his true love.
Yeah.
I think at this point, it doesn't matter if she is or not. It's like,
this is the girl that I do love.
He'd rather her be alive and him not have love.
Yeah.
Than her be dead and him, like, get that.
Oh, that's what, hold on. There's this
quote.
Yeah.
The ending is so unhinged.
It is unhinged.
In the best way.
Damn, where's it at? I know he's, like, got this.
Like, before he goes back in time. Because he's talking.
Oh, here it is. So, he's talking about, like, going back, and they're like, I'm going back to stop your son from killing her. And she's like, that's not a small mistake to fix. If you do this, time will take something equally valuable from you. And he says, there is nothing of equal value to me. Oh. I was like, Jax, I love you so much. He is such a good character.
I know.
He just has so many layers.
I know.
It's fabulous.
He's like an onion.
He does.
So he does go back in time. He does save her. But when she wakes up...
Apollo's there.
And
takes away her memories.
Which, like, who gave him the power to do that?
We find out in the third book.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But it's like, I was just like, excuse me? I forgot he was even a player in this game when all this is happening.
Yeah.
And then he shows up, and, like, the Archer and Fox is broken, like, curse is broken.
Yeah, I can't remember how that happened.
And then,
he's like, I've saved you.
And then he just takes memories away. Oh, but the first time in the original, like, timeline, before she goes into the arch with Chaos, and, like, Jax has the stones, she, like, professes her love. Mm-hmm. She's like, I know you think that this is, like, your only path, but, like, I love you, and, like, I'll, like basically, like, I choose you, and, like, I'll help you, like, whatever, break this curse of yours. He's like, no. And then she dies. But, yeah, her memories are pulled, and I was like, memory loss is just, like, I
couldn't warn you.
I was so mad.
I know.
I was like, are you kidding me?
But it was fine in the Divine Rivals in the end.
It was. But
that's all. I will say that's why a lot of people don't like the third book. That's the main reason.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll get into it. But yeah, I was like, but that's how it ends.
Yeah.
Her memories get taken, and then it's like end of book.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, I'm so glad I got to read these back to back to back, because if that had happened and I'd had to wait, I would have been.
So I'm sorry, I have no idea who you are.
It's like, I'm your husband.
I'm your husband. You've been through something terrible, but it's all right now. I'm here. I'm never gonna let you go. Sounds like a threat.
Yeah, and I was very surprised, because, like, to me, Apollo was just like some kind of like throwaway character.
He very much is for most of the books.
Yeah, and then it was like, then he was doing this, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Because, like,
why do you even care?
Because it's like he was under a spell when he, like, fell for her.
Yeah.
And then, like, because of her, he was, like, tied to her and doing the Apollo, the Archer and the Fox.
It's like misplaced affection.
Yeah, it's like, why do you want her? Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. I'm cheersing to Jax.
To Jax.
His messed up little self. And the Hollow. I want to visit you, Hollow.
With Jax.
Cheers. Cheers.
And next time we will be finishing out the trilogy.
Woo! A Curse for True Love.
Another great name.
Oh, it is. It's so great. Bye!